Only on Fox, many people are trading wedding bells for wedding bills. Fox 17's Michaela Lewis explains the trend of splitting up the debt when the couple splits. Michaela.
Well, Stacy, once upon a time, the mortgage was the biggest debt newlyweds had. Experts say now it's the wedding. More and more couples are putting all their funds into the big day fund. As a result, divorce attorneys say the ceremony and reception debt are outlasting the marriages.
What do you think? I love it.
From the average person to celebrities, most want to feel like royalty on their wedding day. According to the Knott's 2014 survey, the average marriage costs more than $31,000. Allie Cutter is cutting her budget to less than half that. Baby, baby, don't get hooked on me. The Nashville singer's fiance is hooked on her, but Todd Hinkle and Cutter aren't looking to sink after their wedding day.
Special day, I want to start our married life off together right, but at the same time, I can't see being in debt a degree, basically, for one day.
The nationwide trends, there's even a television show about these elaborate weddings. And when people watch them, they want these elaborate weddings.
Rob Turner is the managing attorney at Turner Law Office in Nashville. The divorce attorney of 25 years says these days, wedding bills are outlasting wedding bliss.
Most people are putting weddings on credit cards. If they are one of the 50% that gets divorced within a year or two of the first marriage, then they've got a debt to pay back to a credit card company, and it could put them in bankruptcy.
Financial stress weighs heavily on a couple, and not talking about it.
Sarah Scott is a counselor of more than 20 years. She says debt is a top reason for divorce. As a result, Turner says many people are splitting up wedding bills in divorce settlements and prenups.
And it's usually tied with infidelity. If one of the spouses cheats on the other, then they would have to repay all of those wedding costs to the other. And it becomes a pretty big hammer to have over someone's head not to go out and cheat now.
But affairs still happen. Experts say from websites like Facebook to apps devoted to married people cheating makes it all too convenient.
Social media is a very easy for somebody to act out on an impulse rather than taking the time. In the past, people used to have to plan things.
It's really sad. It's a different world that we live in. You can get on the internet and you can order a date just like you can get on the internet and order a pizza.
Hinkle and Cutter are only ordering a cake and eating it too. The couple of 4 years is saving $3,000 alone on a Thursday night wedding instead of a weekend one.
Luckily, I have sound equipment, so we saved that expense of having to have a DJ.
A wedding's about, marrying your special person. It's not about sitting there looking at her in the eyes and thinking about, Lord, I'm going to have a $50,000 bill after this.
Their bill is less than $15,000 thanks to Allie getting crafty.
Flowers, that just wasn't my priority. Flowers die, and they're very expensive.
She's adding value with a personal touch.
This is going to be the bouquet that I'm going to carry, and I did a little charm for my mom and dad because they've both passed away.
With loved ones close to her heart, the brass-filled Allie singer will be front and center, not with her bandmates, but Hinkle this fall. Nearly 150 guests will be there to celebrate them saying, I do, not I debt.
If your love's true enough and you have great family, have good food and booze and everything and good music and
key.
What else do you need?
That is key.
Get the wedding that you can afford. Money definitely does not buy happiness.
It does buy an excuse, at least for this groom.
It's like Allie's done a lot. What have you contributed to the wedding?
I kind of failed in this that I planned for basically I bought the engagement ring. I already say yes, that's the biggest thing. That's what starts this whole thing. I just realized that we didn't have a wedding planner.
He thought one just came with the wedding.
Are you serious? Oh, Todd. Turner says if a couple is divorcing because of an affair, the wedding debt usually goes to the cheating spouse. According to the attorney, it only becomes problematic when the cheater doesn't have the assets. Michaela Lewis, Fox 17 News.